Most business owners, leaders, and operators think that their team isn't ready so they can delegate tasks to them. Actually, that's not true. And it has nothing to do with your team in the first place. And it's all about you. So in this video, I want to share with you what's actually going on here. What's the difference between delegation and dumping? And also, I'll give you a 3-step system that you can use to delegate tasks tomorrow. This is very important to scaling companies and becoming a better leader, because if you cannot delegate, then you cannot scale, you cannot grow, you cannot develop team, you cannot be a coach or mentor. So all of those things come down to learning how to delegate properly in the first place. So here's the real reason, and it's going to be very uncomfortable for you. This is not about your team's readiness or if they can solve those problems and handle tasks. It's all about you and your identity. You're still managing and measuring everything based on your own activity and what you produce personally. And you justify it this way. If I do it, it's faster. But it's not about speed at all. It's about protecting yourself and what you're doing as a leader, so it makes you more valuable in the first place. Because of that, you don't want to let go. The problem is that after a while, great leaders, capable leaders like yourself, are gonna burn out. And there is going to be a ceiling on the level of your business growth and also on your team and the level that they can grow without you. And that ceiling is only yourself. Now there is a trap on the other side of delegation as well, which is dumping. You just give things to people and say, go do it. And then they fail, and you use that as a proof that, okay, I told you so, they couldn't do it, and if I have done it myself, it would have been faster. But that's not the real proof, because you didn't delegate properly. You just dumped everything to people, and you were expecting them to fail in the first place. A real delegation is a clean handover, and here's how. But before I show you exactly, if you get value out of this video, subscribe to the channel and like this video. Step 1 is to clarify the outcome in the first place and tell them what good or great looks like. What is the end result that you want? Not the step-by-step work, but the actual end result of this task. Tell them and clarify them and let them figure out how to do it. Step 2 is to set checkpoints. You don't need to choose between micromanagement and vanishing. Both of them are extreme. All you need to do is to set clear checkpoints on specific dates and time, so you can jump in, you coach, and if there's something is going wrong, then you can navigate those processes and also help the person that you delegated to understand the process a little bit better. So you don't want to be all over them at all time. At the same time, you just don't want to let go of everything. You need certain level of visibility and control. And because of that, these checkpoints are really important. But you need to be specific about them. For example, every Thursday at 2 p.m., we're going to jump on this call, or we're going to have a meeting and talk about these series of steps or your progress. That's the way to do it. Step 3 is to judge the decision, not the method. When you get the end results back, you need to judge the final decision, not the method they used. If you judge the method, then you are just creating a mini version of you, which is slower as well, and it's not going to help anyone. But if you judge the decision and the final outcome, then you can guide your employees and your team members so they can make better decisions next time. And on the methodology part of it, leave them alone. Maybe they can come up with better ways to do it. Sometimes the old way is not the best way. So let them figure out the method, but you just judge the final outcome and decisions. There you have it, 3 steps. Set clear outcome, set clear checkpoints, and also judge their decision making. That's the whole system of delegation. If you manage to do this, then delegation stops being a risk for you and you can leverage it. Your tasks are getting done, your team members are progressing and improving because now they are involved in real decision-making process and you are buying back your time. You finally stop being the ceiling on the progress of your company and also as a leader, and then you let your team members finally fly. But here's the honest part. This system is very simple and talking about it is very easy as well. The real hard part is actually letting go of those tasks that you're keeping to yourself. That's the real work. And that's why I built the Rubicon Leader program in the first place. 12 weeks, one-on-one weekly calls with real scenarios, real situations and difficulties to turn you into a leader instead of a fixer who is involved in every decision. We're going to work together and we're going to solve your issues and customize the program the way it works for you. If you want to learn more about it, link in the description. Now what I want you to do next is to choose one of those tasks that you always keep to yourself and hand it off using this system. If you manage to hand it over properly, you see that you save a lot of time after a while. And I want you to come back to this video and comment down below once you have some concrete results. Thank you once again for watching this video. If you got value, subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.